Okay, in this lesson we are going to learn how to format currency in percent. This is lesson 10 of the spreadsheet section of Edutyping. I went ahead and typed in the information from the figure 10 that is in the assignment. I named the lesson at the top, I put it in my folder, and I used the default font and size that is available when the spreadsheet opens. I wanted to talk about a couple of things with this in particular because it uses some terms that are generally known in the business world, and I want you to know what those things are. So we talk about this is going to be a retail store, Nike store, and this is the accounts payable department. In a business, at the accounts payable department is the group of people that are responsible for paying any bills that are incurred from that business. So they will process all invoices and then schedule the payments to go out to them. They work in conjunction with the accounts receivable department, who is the group that accepts payments from customers and then makes the money available to the accounts payable department. This example is a summary for March, and an invoice number is an invoice is a bill, and the number for this is going to be the bill number or the invoice number of the company that is charging you for some goods or services. The vendor name, the vendor is the name of the company that is providing you goods or services. And I think you guys know what amount and discount percent is. So please type in the information as provided in figure 10, and then we will add our name to this cell 22, just letting you know that is part of that process. It is shown in the figure as well. Okay, once you type all of the information into your spreadsheet, we are now at item 4 of our lesson, and it asks us to resize the columns. Now we may need to go back and resize column A again once we finish with our merge that is about to happen in the next step. So in steps 5, 6, and 7, we are going to merge cell A1 across from A to D, cell A2 from A to D, and cell 3 from A3 from A to D. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to do the first one and select cells A through D and format to merge cells horizontally. I'm going to do the same thing for row 2 and row 3. Now on each one of these we are going to center it, so I'm going to just select them all and then go over to center and do it all at once. It's asking us to provide a border, a bottom border at A3. Now it does not tell us what thickness to apply, so I think I'm going to pick one that's kind of in the middle. We want to format column A as text, but before I do that, I'm going to resize it since we moved that other information. Now double-click did not work on this one because Nike store is actually typed in that cell, so I'm going to drag it until it's just to the edge of my name. Obviously, if you have a longer name, it's going to take up more space, so just letting you know that. Now I'm going to select column A, and I want to go up here to format, and under number I want it to say plain text. Okay, now we're going to select rows C6 through C20. Remember, click the first one and then hold the shift key to select the last one, and it will select all of them in between. And I would like to go up and make it currency, so we're going to click the $ up at the top on the ribbon. And then we want to add 2 decimal points. Now for us in Google, it automatically will display the decimal points because you chose currency. So I'm going to resize this column in order to make sure everything fits. Now we're going to select cell D6 through D20. So when I say through, hold the shift key. Select the percent sign at the top. And this time we want to remove the decimal points. So I'm going to decrease those twice. We also want to center align column D. We're finally going to format the spreadsheet as if we were going to print. So go to the print icon, go to the format settings, and we're going to click center for horizontal and center for vertical. And we're going to make sure the grid lines are shown. And it should look like this. This particular lesson doesn't make us hit the print to page. You can keep the default print to width and the default landscape. The last thing you should do is do your spell check. Oh look, I did spell summary wrong. I forgot the R. And that was the only one this time. And then we want to do a print preview just to make sure everything looks good. If we like it, then you're going to turn it into me. So that was a pretty simple lesson today. Have a good one.